Alright, hello everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
We're back.
The one view and one like is me over here, just in case the live chat fails again.
I am just going to I'm going to go and speak to the guy that's been in our house putting a picture out in the lounge and
drilling.
upstairs.
Someone's drilling, so
I think he's done, so I'm just going to sort him out. He might have to come in at the back though, so excuse him if he does. I will see you in a bit. I'm going to leave you with the wee man.
Mark. What? What if when you go, I'm going to go behind the camera just in case you just like, oh, it's only him. Only the boy. It's only the boy. He's
I'm going to just put him here. No, he's too short.
He's too short.
How very rude. Sit him on something.
The box. There's a box. You can put it there. You can put the little frog dude.
The little frog dude's still not tall enough.
He also doesn't stand upright. I got this.
Hi.
I got this. Hey, this'll work. Yeah, it's a little frog dude. That's something to entertain you. Oh, there's Georgie as well.
It's Georgie's frog dude, so Georgie might move it.
Here's the frog. Here's Georgie. You see Georgie's tail? Georgie's bouncy ball's gone off on one. Right, so she's dealing with something. So you should don't take this down, please. I'm begging you. So I'm going to go over here while you just look at this very satisfying frog. So this is Georgie's toy. Isn't he the best? So I don't think we have the same problem as last time. Georgie, don't play with it. Georgie, don't. Don't touch it. Georgie's scared. Hello, 3 people who are here. I hope you're having a very nice time. If you're, it's 2 people. If you're here, please put in the chat, which is over here. Yeah, because I got the reference, so it's right down there. Yeah, right down here. Which is good. Yeah. And also make sure I'm gonna try and use my finger to point to the... Wait, wrong way. It's the right way. So it's down here, I think. A bit further. Yeah, the subscribe button's down there. And if you move across, I've got the reference here, so make sure to hit the like button here. Oh, Mum's coming. Mum just shook the doorknob. Something moved the doorknob. If it wasn't Mum, I'm scared then. Georgie's being Georgie right now. Just look at the frog, why? Don't. Georgie, I can trust you to be a responsible 1-year-old cat, okay? Do you understand me, Georgie? What are you looking at? If it's more plastic, Georgie, don't. Trust me, we don't force feed the cat. He just has a weird obsession. Please, you should take this down. This is a frog. Hello, 4 people in the chat. Please put if you're in the chat. Hi, guys. Okay, so chat isn't working. Oh, hello, Brooke Simon 2007. How are you doing? Oh, gee, thanks, Brooke Simon 2007. You were the best people ever, especially me. Thank you. I'm flattered, me. I'm just trying to get out. Georgie, I'm letting you out now. Sorry, Georgie, you can go. Meow. Georgie's on the move. Georgie's going to Mum. Mum's here, she's just calling outside. Come on, people in the chat. Put something in the chat. Please. Please, people, put something in the chat. If you like the frog, put something in the chat. And if you dislike the frog, still put something in the chat. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Because if you dislike the frog, and you've not put something in the chat, he will come into your bed while you're sleeping, slap you with his little multi-shaped hands, his rectangle, his hexagon, his most dangerous weapon. But then again, the triangle here is very sharp, and his little buzzsaw here of a circle is deadly. Don't mess with it. Come on, 6 people are here. What are you doing? Put something in the chat. I know you're not here because it's working on my laptop. I need to see if Daddy's here. Daddy, you at the stream. And yes, I called him Daddy, don't judge. What are you on about? I'm asking if you're here, Granddad. But thank you for responding. This is the frog. Okay? You like him? This is the frog. This is the frog. This is the frog. Come on. I guess I'm done with that. This isn't the real frog YouTube, just so you know. It's a cat toy. We're not robbing the cat with its toys. It honestly just doesn't care. Unless we shake it, it literally doesn't give a flying poop. So, as you can see, I'm a professional. I and Granny are poised to start. Yeah, you have to wait until 6. So listen. You have to wait until 6. Or maybe even later. Because the 6 people here don't seem to be commenting in the chat. Daddy, you here? I can fire it up now. Then fire it up, Dad! I need you in the chat so I know you're here. You stupid frog. I'm trying. What, trying to be patient? Be more patient. Be more patient, dude, okay? Be more patient. It will slap you. It will slap you so hard, you'll fly off into the cosmos and you'll never be seen again. It will slap you so hard that your body will be on the moon and your butt will be on Mars. That's how hard it'll slap you. He's a maniac. He's an absolute maniac. We are here. Lewis can't make it again. It's only schoolwork. Give him 11 This is why. See, look, I'm a fan of this whole, like, not going to school thing, because, you know, school sucks. But they're giving us, like, a bajillion things a day. It's just... calm down. I thought you had better things to do, school, and set 11 to 17-year-olds assignments about George Floyd. I thought you had better things to do with your life. I mean, George Floyd is an important thing. I'm not doubting that. But school just sets too much work. I can make an entire video on my YouTube channel, which is not linked in the description, about how much school is overworking us. They're working us like slaves. Hi, Dad. Was he not a murderer? Wait, him? Him or our teachers? Wait, who are we talking about the murder here? Is it me? Is it the chicken? Is it the frog? Or is it the teachers working to the death? Georgie. Field Marshal Georgie Zukov the cat. Fair enough. Georgie invaded him, so he invaded Cat Berlin. No, he wasn't. George Floyd was not a murderer. George Floyd got pinned to the ground by the neck. He did literally nothing. You trying to support? You trying to support the KKK? I will not tolerate this. George Floyd. David Chauvin was the one who, mind you, illegally put his knee down. I'm not going to try and reenact it because in case you takes us down. But yeah, so George Floyd bends to the ground. It's like, oh god, I can't breathe. And then freaking David, just then get up and get in the car. And he's like, I can't breathe, dude. If you got your knee off me, then I would get in the car. Check your facts, my grandson. George Floyd was a bouncer. Granddad's accusing George Floyd of being a murderer. Oh, controversial, grandfather. Granddad is accusing George Floyd.
Are you sure? I don't think
He was very naughty. He was a club bouncer and a truck driver. You supporting the KKK? I do not tolerate this on this channel.
He was a bit naughty actually in the past. He didn't have an unblemished police record, did he? Right, where are we? Not quite time. Hello, everybody, by the way. Nice to see you all.
Wait, was it? The only thing on his Wikipedia page is his death, so I can't check this. But then again, Wikipedia is the most reliable source of the planet, but you know.
Have a look on there. Look it up on your beast.
Was George Floyd?
Did he have a criminal record?
Did George Floyd
Hello?
have
Hello, Laos.
criminal record? Well, I think he was accused of being high or something. And that's why.
Anyway, it's 6 o'clock. Should we move on? Move along the bus, please.
Hello, Mr. M.
Yeah, well, Mr. Mysterious put hi, Deborah. So yeah. I just said.
You don't have to put it in the chat. You can just say it.
I don't have to say everything though.
They were enjoying the frog. I threatened them that if they
didn't, awesome.
I threatened them that if we didn't like and subscribe to the video, if they didn't put something in the chat, this frog would come kill them.
Listen to the noise on that.
And George is just like Naruto runs through.
Hello, I am Kermit the Frog. Right,
are
we starting yet?
Yes, we're starting.
Yet. Come on.
I was just checking because they were accusing George Floyd of being a murderer. Save.
I'm not doing the quiz this week because.
What do you mean I'm doing the quiz?
Because I know half of the questions.
Yeah, there's a fair point. You didn't write half of them. So you can present it with me, Mum. Yeah.
Oh, like I always do.
Well, yeah, like you always do.
Like I have done for the last 2 weeks.
So anyway. I'll do round 1. You do round 2. I'll do round 3. You do round 4. I'll do round 5. Okay.
We don't. But can we not just be spontaneous? Anyway,
okay.
Go on.
We'll do alternating questions then. Just round 1.
Ask the blooming question.
Is the Romans? I'm gonna wait for the 2-minute mark. Okay. Round 1. The Romans. According to legend, which brother founded Rome? Romulus or Remus? According to legend, which brother founded Rome? Was it Romulus or Remus?
And it wasn't Caecilius, in case you wondered.
It wasn't Caecilius in the torso.
No.
Doctor Who did an episode on that.
Or Metella in the outro.
Doctor Who did an episode on Caecilius where he saved Caecilius from the eruption.
I need to look that up because that would be really
It's got
funny.
Peter Capaldi.
Come.
Okay, question 2. Who was the first Roman emperor? Was it A, Julius Caesar, B, Augustus Caesar, or C, Nero? Who was the first Roman emperor? Was it A, Julius Caesar, B, Augustus Caesar, or C, Nero? Do you think this one's pretty interesting? There's a kind of a trick.
Is there a trick?
I mean, kind of, because like everyone says like, "Oh, this is the big famous Roman dude." I didn't say his name.
You didn't put
What
Marcus Licinius
language-
Crassus in there. He's the funny one.
What language was spoken in Rome?
You nearly
What
did
language
it. Was it
spoken
A?
in Rome? I nearly
You
did
nearly
it.
did it then.
I've done that. I've done that before, where I've forgotten to say ABC.
I think you should have had a question about Marcus Licinius Crassus.
I should have.
And
but
then
I
we could
didn't.
have sung the song.
No, because then we got copyrighted one. We don't want that. Which
It's horrible history.
Number
They
4.
wouldn't have
Which
copyrighted
emperor
us.
finished building the Colosseum? Which emperor finished building the Colosseum?
I've never heard of this chap, by the way.
I'd never heard of this chap either.
I would have got this wrong.
I would have got this wrong either.
It's a made-up word. When I saw it on there, I thought he'd misspelt something else.
But no, it's actually a real word because it isn't underlined in red.
Well,
Like,
just stop faffing. Go back to round 1. Right, okay.
I'm
Number
sorry.
5.
Sorry. What was a hypocaust?
Hypocaust. Hypocaust. I'm going to put it in the text, actually, if it'll let me. Hypocaust. There you go. There's the word for you, in case you can't make out what we're saying.
Yeah, I did that with the premiere, except I screenshotted it from the Wikipedia article because I don't want to try and fail to pronounce Jallianwala-Bagh.
And if you don't know what that is, you might be able to work it out by breaking it down into the two
Latin words.
The 2 bits.
Round 2. On this day.
This one is all about things that have happened on this day. Sorry, I'm just typing something at the same time. That happened on this day in history. So we had a little mooch around. On this day in history, what happened?
By Dan Snow. I don't like that book. I don't like that book.
Dan Snow was rubbish. He only gave us one fact. Shh. Loud. Shh. Don't say. Shh. That's the word. You've got to say what it is. Okay. Right. Number 6.
This day in history.
Bahadur
Shah.
I put his name in the
chat
because we probably pronounced it completely incorrectly.
Was
so
crowned
apologies.
Mughal emperor in Delhi. What year?
That's Mughal emperor.
How many times have you spelled emperor wrong by putting
the
other way around?
No. Okay. So that chap, Bahadur Shah, was crowned Mughal emperor in Delhi in
this round.
The following year. Was it 1707, 1708 or 1709?
I'm going to let you say this round.
So that chap, Bahadur Shah, was crowned Mughal emperor in Delhi. Was it in A, 1707, B, 1708 or C, 1709?
All right, next question.
Next one's a good one. It's really
topical.
Interesting. No, don't say too much.
Damn it, I keep giving too much away. I'm like Tom Holland. Anyway, carry on.
He's rubbish. Right, okay. So number 7. In 1861, the US Congress passed a law prohibiting what? And we're not giving you any clues. He's taking the mickey out of my WHs. What?
It's like an Anglo-Saxon.
No, it's what
usually say when, where, and what. But
it's what the Scots do. They say
when, where, and what.
Whip.
Cool whip.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Right. Okay. So number 7 was in 1861, the US Congress passed a law prohibiting what? Right. Number 8.
No, we need to. Oh, you messed it up. I was trying to reference to you to go on to the next question. President's tweeting. Oh,
we
God.
wish.
Oh,
we
God.
wish they'd banned presidents tweeting. It might have saved a lot of embarrassment recently. Right. Okay. So number 8. On this day in history, the comic strip Garfield begins. What was the year? Was it 1976, 1977, or 1978? So on this day in history, the comic strip Garfield begins. But was it in 1976, 1977, or 1978?
She's better at this than me.
It's older.
Not history, just presenting.
Ready? Okay. Right.
Bentley Gray and Norton.
So on this day, and this is number 9. On this day in history, in 1566, it was the birthday of which monarch? So which monarch was born this day in 1566? Don't be confused thinking that's when they were on the throne, because clearly they wasn't. Sorry, they weren't.
They wasn't.
They weren't. It was their birthday today. So they were born this day, 1566. So which monarch was it?
Right.
And the last one from me for now, question 10, last in this round, on this day. So on this day, 1912, an 8-hour working day was established in which country? So on this day in 1912, an 8-hour working day was established in which country?
Did you know that South Sudan is the world's youngest country, being independent in 2011?
Really?
Yeah.
9 years. Gosh. Only a little bit younger than you, mate.
Anyway,
Okay.
round 3, English
Round 3.
monarchs. Question 11. Who was the first Plantagenet king who reigned from October 1216 to November 1272? Who was the first Plantagenet king who reigned from October 1216 to November 1272? He was king for a long time. Like, relatively
Yes,
speaking, for that time, that's
a very long time. Right,
too long to be king.
You get yourself on there.
Right.
Get your face on
Edward
there,
the
mate.
First was known as Edward Longshanks because he was very tall. How tall was he? Edward the First was known as Edward Longshanks because he was very tall. How tall was he?
He was king in the 13th century.
I think he's taller than Donald Trump.
He's massively tall. He's a good size even for now, but for the 13th century, he was humongous.
He's also taller than Donald Trump.
I don't know how tall Donald Trump is, so I couldn't comment.
I'm not going to say because that's
Doesn't
going to give
matter.
it away.
I won't.
Question 13. Which royal house did Edward IV, V, and Richard III all belong to? Which royal house did Edward IV, V, and Richard III all belong to? After this point, she was just like, I was stuck. I had no clue what to write, and she's like, Super Mummy's here!
Not all heroes wear capes.
Number 14. The first monarch to establish a stable and extensive rule over all of Anglo-Saxon England reigned from 1827 to 1839.
No, 827 to 839.
Oh, 827 to 839. Who was he? The first monarch to establish a stable and extensive rule over all of Anglo-Saxon England reigned from 827 to 839. Who was he?
He was really old when he died, though.
Yeah.
He was 70 when he died.
Who was the first monarch?
Hold on a tick, give him a chance.
And you need to wait for the 30-second rule, man. You have to do 30 seconds on question.
No,
I'm gonna wait.
Okay,
Anyway, not all heroes wear capes.
I know.
Listen to Edna, guys.
Yeah, don't
No capes.
No capes.
Not capes. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Right, go on.
Oh, 22 minutes. We can hurry up.
Right, go on. 15.
15. Who was the first monarch after the Restoration? Who was the first monarch after the Restoration?
Careful.
If you don't know, the Restoration was one king got his head chopped off, so then Big Boy Cromers took over, and there was no king for a while, and then this mad
really
lad
boring.
stepped in. They banned Christmas,
They banned
man.
everything. They
Banned Christmas for like 10 years.
Dull. Really, really dull.
10 years, no Christmas. Think of all the
But they
children.
didn't even drink either. Imagine not drinking.
Oh no, Dad would die. Dad would die instantly.
I was taking a mickey out myself, meanie. Don't be unkind. Right, okay. So, round 4.
You don't drink.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Imagine not drinking. Shut up. I think you might have a typo there.
I mean, I and you are next to each other.
I think you're is
Yeah.
that predictive text?
I
from
think you
your
need the Puritan
keyboard?
life, Dad.
Okay. Right, so round 4 is on World War One.
Stop, please, Dad.
So number 16. Where was
No time for
rude man.
You
Rude man.
sod.
Okay, so number 16 was, where was Archduke Franz Ferdinand murdered?
Shot. I forgot to put shot.
It's not just typo here,
I
missed out
forgot
whole
to put
words.
shot.
Okay, so where was Archduke Franz Ferdinand assassinated? Just the country.
So fun fact, what happened was he was going around a corner and the dude who shot him, he was eating a sandwich. And the driver took a wrong turn down the road with this dude eating a sandwich, and he's like, oh my god, it's Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and then just shot him. I just shot him while he was eating a
That's
sandwich.
quite angry, really. Right, okay, number 17. Who was the Secretary of State during World War One? Was it just the Secretary of State? It was not Secretary of State for something?
No, I think it's just Secretary of State. That's
For
what he told me.
morale, is it? Okay.
I remember.
So who was the Secretary of State for World War One? Might be a clue. Okay, you've always got a story. I wonder
I've
whose
always got
son
a
you
story.
are.
I've always
Okay.
got a story.
Right, so
I'm a
number
relatable guy.
18 is, what time did British soldiers stand to in the morning? Was it 5 a.m., 6 a.m. or 7 a.m.? So number 18, what time did British soldiers stand to? Was it A, 5 a.m., B, 6 a.m. or C, 7 a.m.?
Daddy was very rude.
Yeah, drop it. Move on, mate.
Not enough info for us.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Can you do a search, please, Simon?
Search for what?
Just open Google, please.
It's just...
Open Google on your beast. Let's have a look.
Don't ask about my background.
Just hush. Nobody can see it, so shut up.
It's picture of Putin. Lord.
Right, okay, beg your pardon. Insufficient info was given on my source. I do apologise, which I realised when I was just reading it out then. It was Secretary of State
17.
for War. Can you get your guns back up? Right, okay, so number 17 again was, who was the Secretary of State for War during World War One? So number 17, who was the Secretary of State for War in World War One? Right, so just back to number 18. That was, what time did British soldiers stand to? Was it A, 5 o'clock, B, 6 o'clock, or C, 7 o'clock in the morning?
Do you want to take off your shoes?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Trying big cat
So,
boots.
number 18.
Get Georgie.
What time did British soldiers stand to? Was it A, 5 o'clock, B, 6 o'clock,
Yes,
or C,
Georgie.
7 o'clock in the morning? Can you be quiet, please? Your crowd can't hear. Move your butt. Right, number 19. When were British tanks brought into combat? Was it A, the 13th of September 1914, B, the 14th of September 1915, or C, the 15th of September 1916? So question again, when were British tanks brought into combat? Was it A, 13th of September 1914, B, 14th of September 1915, or C, 15th of September 1916? So basically it's A, 1914, B, 1915, or C, 1916.
September.
Right, number 20. Which country from the British Empire, apart from Britain, shipped the most soldiers? Was it A, Australia, B, Canada, or C, India? So which country from the British Empire, apart from Britain, shipped the most soldiers to World War One? Obviously, because that's what the round's about. Was it A, Australia, B, Canada, or C, India? I think I might have said that one before. Did I say Austria, Canada, India? That would be very silly because Austria clearly isn't in the British Empire.
Germany.
Right, okay.
Part of the Reich.
It's Monday. Move your butt out my face, cat. Right, okay.
Wait,
Round 5.
Oh,
Oh, good lord. I tell you, if it was organised, it'd be dangerous, wouldn't it? Right, I'm going to leave you to it.
I don't leave.
I need to go and see.
Well, Mom, it's not. YouTube's gonna say this is not a collab, and then they're gonna kill us.
It's collab because we've both been in it. Right. See you guys in a bit.
A
Might not
bit,
see you
Mom,
today.
please-
Might
Mom-
see you tomorrow. Next time.
Mom, please come back.
I'm
I
just-
need to answer the question. Well, she left. All right, picture round's back, guys. Celebrate in the chat. Print some emojis. Print some emojis in the chat. Oh, it's wash your hands. It looks like a clap emoji. Okay. So yeah, clap in the chat for picture round. Picture round's back, baby. Why'd you put the YouTube logo? We don't like YouTube. YouTube's an idiot. But just in case, I'm gonna get this toy of a rat. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I will entertain you with these funny pictures. Some of them aren't that funny, but some of them are quite funny. Alright. Question 21. Who is this? Who is this? I'm gonna move that in case the name's at the top. Oh, look at this dude. This is an actual person who actually existed. Clue, that's a clue. We want to be different. Okay, shut up. I don't care if you want to be different. Where I say it goes. So you can tell he's very royal. He's a very royal man. There's chatting in the background. Some of the guys doing our stuff. Next one. What event is this? What event is this? Some of our great times a bajillion ancestors doing something with something. That's some really bad Photoshop. That's some really bad Photoshop. The fire. I could do better than that. I can do better than that, and I use PowerPoint. Alright. When was this newspaper released? When was this newspaper released? Georgie wants to get out. Okay. Hope you saw that, because I need to get Georgie out. Here's Georgie. Georgie doesn't like to make his mind up. Night in the museum. Night in the museum. It's not Night in the museum, it's poor Photoshop is what it is. Yeah, so when was this posted? Kind of a bit of a glaring clue. I'm not going to point that out to you. Alright. Question 24. What painting is this? I literally Googled famous paintings because I ran out of paintings. I'm not even kidding. What piece of art is this? Meh. Well, let's do the smooching. I mean, not really smooching, it's like a little peck. No, this is a funny one. Right, guys, we're back to the funny ones. Who is this? Who is this? I mean, he isn't part of history yet, but, you know, he's, like, becoming part of history. For being the world's greatest pleb. There's gonna be another Watch Mojo list that's coming out at some point. World's greatest idiots. Number 1, that dude. A joke. I know it's a joke. I've watched the movie. I know it's an alright movie. I appreciate it for what it is. It's Zoolander and Lightning McQueen. It's Alex from Madagascar and Lightning McQueen in a movie in a museum. What I'm saying is that image is poor photoshopped. Alright, you're back. You're doing the opposite answers for the rounds that I did the questions for.
Really?
So I hope everyone's ready. You ready?
Right.
And then those are the picture round.
Okay.
America biggest joke. Yes, he is America's biggest joke. Come on. I purposely chose the stupidest
your
picture.
dad's getting agitated.
Right, crack on. Let's get going.
Right, number 1. The answer is the brother who founded Rome is Romulus.
Because Rome.
Romulus. Okay.
Ulus.
Number 2. The first Roman emperor was B. Augustus Caesar.
Augustus, not Julius. Augustus.
Augustus Caesar. Excuse me. I want to put that over there, please.
Okay.
Right. Number 3. The language spoken in Rome was Latin.
Calculus est horto circumspectus.
Correct. Right. Number 4. The emperor that finished building the Colosseum was Trajan. Trajan, if anybody's bothered.
Basically Trojan, but the O is
That's why I thought it was typo. Right, okay. And number 5, hypocaust was underfloor heating. Hypo being undercourt. Just shush for once, please.
I can't shush.
Okay, you need to. Right, hypocaust. Hypo meaning under, caust meaning fire, so under fire. And we all know that it was on pillars. The floors were on pillars and the fire was underneath them.
All right, my turn. I'll take my sweet time with this.
No, you need to hurry up.
Right, round 2. Question 6. It was A or 1707. For number 7, it was slavery. For number 8, it was C or 1978. For number 9, it was James I.
Happy birthday, James I.
I don't know why I put a 1 instead of an I, but whatever. I'm pitiful. Question 10 was the USA.
So the 8-hour working day was established in the USA today, 1912. Right.
Milestone.
Number 11, English monarchs. The first Plantagenet king was Henry III.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Longshanks, he was 6'2" tall.
Tall Donald Trump.
The royal house that Edward IV, Edward V, and Richard III belonged to was the House of York. Number 14, the first monarch who established a stable and extensive rule over all Anglo-Saxon England was Egbert.
Didn't have any nicknames, surprisingly.
No silly nicknames.
It's just Egbert.
Not successor, incompetent, ridiculous, anything
Unready.
Like that. Unready. Right, and number 15, first monarch after the Restoration was Charles II.
Don't sing it. We're going to get copyrighted. Not by Horror Histories, but by the person who originally made the song.
My name is Charles II.
No, stop.
Right, I'm stopping.
All right. Round 4 was World War One. Where was Archduke Franz Ferdinand shot? It was in Bosnia.
Not his head or chest. For any smart asses out there. Right, number 17. 17, come on.
Number 17 was Lord Kitchener.
That was the clue. Anybody who saw it.
Question 18 was A or 5 o'clock.
5 a.m. they had to stand too, so that means they had to be up before then. Dear Lord, that's really early. Right, number 19.
Number 19 was C or just C, 15th of September 1916.
Right.
Number 20 was C or India.
Yeah, C or India. So the Commonwealth country that put in the most troops was India. Right, okay. Have we got pictures that we can show?
Oh, yeah.
Or we're not bothering? Do we need to see pictures? Corner we are.
Right, so the pictures are not in order because...
Okay, so this one here, number 21.
No.
That was King Stephen. Okay, number 22. This event was the invention of fire.
That's Grandpappy Ugg and Grandpa and then Grandpappy Ooh over there.
Okay, number 13. This newspaper was released on November the 9th, 1888. What's on it?
No excuses, because it's a date right in the middle.
What's it say on it?
November
Jack
9th.
the Ripper claims fifth victim. So November the 9th, 1888. This painting is called The Kiss.
It's one with a little peck.
Number 25, and this is a joke. Well done, Blouse. Well done. Correct answer. Another option that you might have thought of is Donald Trump.
Got 10.
Well done, guys.
Right. Funny story about one of the answers.
Can we have Dante? Let's just stop him just a minute. Have we got on today, guys? Was my quiz harder or easier than the usual ones? Because I have to say, last week was really tough, but you guys are pretty tough with your questioning. Right, okay, come on, quick your question. Come on.
Right. So my story is we're in France and we were going to like a World War One museum. There was that famous poster of Lord Kitchener's like Britain needs you.
Your country needs you.
And then someone said, "Ooh, don't call you winning." And this granddad come out on top somehow.
Right, go on.
So
your country needs you.
We went to the museum where there was a poster. Your country needs you. And someone said, "Did you know that Lord Kitchener was on the German side?" And I'm like, "No, he's not." He's like, "No, he was." And I'm like, I think you're getting confused with Kaiser Wilhelm there, but I'm gonna take your word for it. And then I googled it after I got home. And I'm like, I didn't say it to him, but I was like, "You dirty liar! You dirty liar! It's not Lord Kitchener." Well done, Gandad. What's a Gandad?
If you read on.
Yeah, I know, but now that you said that, I kind of want to Google what a Gandad is.
used to be called Grand King, so I think
Grand
Gandalf's
King.
a bit of a
Grand
come down.
King.
Grand King, that's what he used to be
She's
called.
laughing because it's her best score.
It's a fabulous score. I think it's really good.
Yeah, anyone over 20 in this quiz is pretty good.
Yeah, well done.
Anyone 20 or over is pretty good.
Right, I'm done. I need to go and get some food. Same as last week.
Oh, it's
a
Chinese
Friday after
takeaway
all.
tonight! Yay!
We love a Friday. Why would we
Chinese.
cook? Why would we cook? Unnecessary. Right, hope you all have a great weekend. I'm going to take him so he doesn't carry on wittering on for the next 3/4 of an hour. So I'll see you again soon. Bye.
No,
cannibals. Absolutely cannibals. We love it.
Wait, who are the cannibals?
We are. We are. We are the cannibals who are eating the Chinese.
Are they?
Sorry.
Are they calling me chicken?
No, we'll leave you guys
alone. Are they calling me chicken?
You're not paying attention to the joke.
I know, but then when they're calling me chicken.
No, they're not. They're saying we're eating the Chinese. See you soon, though, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
Sorry, I don't know the lingo.
Comment, like,
see
subscribe,
Bye.
share
I'm
the stream.
I'm going to shut you up. Bye.
I want to rival virtual pub quiz, please.